Welcome to the Healthier Home. Today, we're going to chat a little bit about personal care products. So I'm going to show you where you can go to choose the healthiest products possible, and also how to check to see if your favorites, or the ones that you're using, are healthy or not. Okay, so choosing the healthiest personal care products. So starting off, why we want to choose healthy personal care products. I mean, we're putting these products on our skin, we're using them on our bodies, we absorb these ingredients into us. And unfortunately, there's very little safety testing for a lot of these ingredients that are used. There's literally tens of thousands of ingredients used in these personal care products that have never been tested for safety on humans. And there's also very little, if any, testing on the synergistic effects of how this chemical interacts with this chemical once it gets into our body. There's simply very little evidence and safety testing done. It's sort of like the Wild West out there. So the onus lies really on the consumer to choose healthy products. One book I'm reading right now, which is amazing, that goes into detail on this, is called Countdown by Dr. Shauna Swan. The subtitle being, How Our Modern World is Threatening Sperm Counts, Altering Male and Female Reproductive Development, and Imperiling the Future of the Human Race. So quite a title. Shauna Swan is a PhD out of Mount Sinai, and she's one of the leading environmental and reproductive epidemiologists in the world. So she knows what she's talking about, and she gets into detail about some of the endocrine disrupting chemicals that wreak havoc with the chemical messaging systems of our body and really, in this case, hurt our abilities to conceive. So we really want to choose the healthiest personal care products possible. And one resource that's out there to really help with this is the Environmental Working Group's website. And they've put together something called the Skin Deep database, which is a database of tens of thousands of products that they've gone through all of their ingredients and given all of these products a score from 1 to 10. So 1 being the healthiest and the least toxic as far as their ingredients, and 10 being the most dangerous. So I'm going to show you what that website looks like right now, and we'll go through how to search up a product and assess its safety. So here is the Environmental Working Group's Skin Deep database, and we can just go in and search for a product right away. So first product I'll search for, go over one of my favorites, Dr. Bronner's soaps. So this is the eucalyptus scent. So I'm going to, in the search bar, just type in Dr. Bronner's eucalyptus. If I could spell it right. Eucalyptus. And we're going to go down, and there it is right there. And we can see that it scores a 1. So again, 1 being the healthiest that they score. And then you can go in and see they break down all of the ingredients based on certain concerns. So how high is it in cancer concerns, developmental and reproductive toxicity, allergies and immunotoxicity? What are the use restrictions on this product? And you can go through and look at each individual ingredient, and it actually scores each individual ingredient and then gives a general score for the whole product. So we can see here everything's either a 1, there's a couple that are a 2, and it shows also what data is available for that specific ingredient and whether or not there's good data available. You can see there's robust data available on water. Is there fair data or limited? So, and you can go through each ingredient and actually look up how many PubMed articles there are that list that ingredient, and you can really dive deep into each ingredient if you want to get that specific. So we see that's a 1, amazing. I'm going to stick with that. Now, there's also an entire group of products that they've listed as EWG Verified. That's Environmental Working Group Verified. So that's products that meet their strictest criteria. And if you click on those, you can actually go through and browse products and start to choose some companies and specific products within that company's range that you might want to use. So for EWG Verified, they've got about 1,800 products that meet that criteria. And you can go through and you can search for after sun products, eye cream, bubble bath, body lotion. You can break down those EWG verified products based on what sort of product type you're looking for. And that's going to allow you to really choose some of the healthiest products possible out there. Now, when you're looking this up on the website, that's all great, but there's also an app you can use as well if you're out of the store and you want to check to see if that product is healthy or not. They've got an app called the Healthy Living app, which you can use. If you want to get a little more low tech, they've got a little fold out that you can use. So this goes through certain types of products that are out there, so diapers or sun creams, things like that. Oops. And it's going to show you some ingredients that you want to look for in those and ones that you want to avoid in those. So that is the EWG, Environmental Working Group's website, my go-to place for searching up the health score of products that we're using as a family and that I would recommend for people to use as well. So really awesome resource to check out. Again, you've got the app, you've got the little paper fold out, you've got the website, so ewg.org/skindeep. Really excellent to check out. I hope that helps clear up a little bit on how to choose the healthiest personal care products. And remember, the power lies with you. Thanks so much for joining me, and we'll see you next time.